I'd like to open up the Public Works and Protection Committee on 8/7/2024. Roll call, please.
Trustee Paul.
Here.
Trustee Krieger.
Here.
Trustee Suris.
Here.
John Burnett.
Here.
Joanne Euclid.
Here.
Okay, stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Item number 4, action on the agenda. Any corrections or additions?
Move to approve.
Second.
First and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Action on the minutes on July 9th, 2024. Any additions or corrections there?
Move to approve. Second.
First and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried there. Item 6, comments from the public must be limited to items not on the agenda, must state the name and address, limited to 5 minutes. Board rule is to listen and not discuss the items. Personal issues cannot be discussed, nor individual names. Board is not able to take action in this meeting. Any public out there? If not, you people are all on the agenda. Okay, moving on to action item. Action item number 1, consider, discuss, act on appeal of denial operator's license, G.W. Taylor Jr. Patrick, my man.
Mr. Taylor applied for an operator's license but was denied based on his prior record. He did indicate that he wished to appeal, which is why he's before the committee today. We did send notice in 2 different mailings to Mr. Taylor. I'm not sure if Mr. Taylor is present in the room today or online, but he did receive notice of the committee meeting date and time.
Is there a Mr. Taylor in the audience? Evidently not.
I move to deny his appeal.
Second.
Got a first and a second to deny the operator's license for Mr. Taylor. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Action item B, consider, discuss, act on temporary alcohol license extension for PMI for the Great Lakes and Heavy Equipment Expo. Patrick again.
The Expo will be coming to the area on September 5th and the 7th. There is a premise extension request for the red and silver lots, basically just the lots along Lombardi, just for that Expo, for that area. They believe the times are going to be 8 to 6 p.m. Mr. Taylor, I think it's 12 to 6 p.m. I think Mr. Herrera isn't present today for PMI to see if there's any questions for him, but the request is kind of standard. This, I believe, happened a couple of years ago. The committee and the board did approve it. It is only a request to extend the liquor licensing portion to the red and silver lots. So staff does recommend approval based on their application. No objections from staff.
Okay, I believe we did approve this last year, if you people remember. Any questions on it?
I'll make a motion to approve the temporary license extension for PMI for the Great Lakes and Heavy Equipment Expo.
I'll second.
First and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Item C, consider, discuss, act on Class B liquor license request for J&K Brothers LLC, doing business as Mandarin Gardens. Patrick, my man.
Basically, the Mandarin Garden restaurant Mandarin Garden is going to be the exact same. They're just selling to new owners. So a new LLC is going to take over the business portion, everything with liquor licensing. They're going to keep the same, I guess now technically former owner as the agent. So she's going to be on site and responsible for the alcohol beverage portion of that. There's just going to be a new business owner, I suppose. The former owner, Joanne, is also, she still owns the building and leasing to the new business owner, I guess. So there is a lease with them. Everything stays the same. I believe even some of the menu and the food and everything's going to stay the exact same. So there's no objection from staff. I do believe is that Mr. Khan is here present today, the new licensee.
Okay, everything in order as far as liquor license and everything?
It is.
All right, and as stated, everything remains the same with the property and
Yeah,
whatever else?
right. The business itself is not changing.
Not changing at all. Any questions that we need to answer here? Okay, I'll obtain a motion.
I'll move to approve the transferring of the liquor license or the approval of the liquor license to J&K Brothers LLC.
Got a first from Jay,
Second.
second from Kelly, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item D, consider, discuss, act on permanent premise change for the Oneida Casino, Maine, doing business as Oneida Casino. Patrick?
So the premise change is going to be a combination of, currently right now, like the Radisson Hotel and the casino have two separate liquor licenses. The Radisson itself has an exception to the state statute. Being in a hotel, there's an exception to the quota of the liquor license that we can issue. The United Casino has a separate license, but now they're going to be combining under one owner. So there's an owner LLC. It's going to own and operate the hotel and casino together. So the United Casino is actually going to eventually, if approved, will surrender their license back to the village. So the village will have one additional regular liquor license available after this. I believe it's in October, I want to say. No, Brenda's in the audience if there's any questions for her. But essentially, it's becoming down to one owner, and the casino will be under the same premise as the, hotel license. So now that will be able to be qualified as the exception.
Okay. All right, well, we got one good thing, we got a license back.
Yeah.
There you
There's
go.
no objection from staff. Everything
Yeah,
was in
there are
order.
no objections to that. Any questions at all on the question here of what we're doing with the license?
I'll move to approve. Second.
Oh, first by Kelly, second by Joanne, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Jeepers, Jenny, look what we did in 7 minutes. Items for next agenda, if anybody's got something, please see the staff members. If not, we'll obtain a motion to move on.
So moved. Second.
First and a second by the girls, all in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Did it in 8 minutes. Thank you.
We could have held off.
Thanks.